Now, what I said is, I am aware that MTN is quoted. And therefore, Nigeria shareholders can hold on, but we take away the South African rights. And because of the issue, I'm not sure of the legal status. That's why I say you nationalize and then you privatize it so that Nigerians can take it over, and the profit they are taking out of Nigeria will be retained here. There will be no South African share in it. The same goes for the other bank, RBCTH. There are quite a number of them like that. And Rufai, I am happy that after I made the point that the president of South Africa is a major shareholder in MTN, and as of the time I spoke, he has found it very convenient to keep quiet. I am also aware that during the campaign of President Ramaphosa for election to the office of president in South Africa, he made the issue that foreigners were doing the jobs of South Africans. Now the South Africans are hungry, there is no employment and so on, and they have transferred aggression against black people. So I said, when you hit Ramaphosa as president, you touch his economic interest in Nigeria, he will speak out. And call your colleagues in South Africa. Okay. They will tell you after they watch what I said on the floor of the Nigeria Senate. Thereafter, President Ramaphosa came out clearly to condemn the attack on black people. He didn't do so until I threatened his interest. But if you ask me, allow me, excuse me.
Hang on, let me finish. When you asked, I beg you. But it's the same government that is saying they want investors. So how does that sound like when you can arbitrarily nationalize people's shares when they come to invest in your country and you want foreign direct investments? So if Nigerians have chaos with any citizens of any country, they nationalize their shares. That's how Adams Oshimole sees things, right? We just nationalize people's shares like that.
No. Now, what I want...
That's what you're saying.
Rufai, sorry, not Rufai. Rufai,
go ahead.
You place more weight on wealth than the life of human beings. If anything leads to the death of Nigeria, what is the value of wealth to the dead? If it is your own value system, that investment is more important than the life of Nigerians that have been wasted and killed in South Africa, and the government is not on record as having convicted anybody to prison. And I know that those in government in South Africa are making money from Nigeria economy and cutting away that money to South Africa. Now, in my judgment, and this is a matter of value judgment, in my judgment, life is more important. We don't want investors who invest at the expense of human blood. If you need Nigeria blood to service and you do not care about Nigeria human blood because you want to attract investors, I will say, even in my poverty, I value my life. If in your own case, you value investment, etc. But you are wrong. You are wrong to say if we... Wait. No. Yes.
Mr. Oshimole, why don't we nationalize the wealth of all Nigerians rich men because people are dying in the north? How does that argument sound? Why don't we nationalize the wealth of all Nigerian rich men because people are dying in the north and we've not been able to solve insecurity?
Senator,
let's start by that.
Before we go.
All right.
Senator, please, let me ask you this question.
That's your problem.
About nationalization. Even Starmer.
No, you can't ask 4 questions with the answer. No, you are not talking to a deaf man. You have 3 questions you have not allowed me to answer.
Okay, go ahead, please.
You have obligation
Senator
to
Adams,
listen to the person you have dragged out to come and question.
Senator Adams,
now,
please go ahead.
Rufai, this is to you. Rufai, this is to you.
Yes.
This is to you.
Yes.
Please go ahead and nationalize. That is not my problem. I do not belong to the excessive free market people. But you are comparing like with your like. But I ask you the question, Rufai, is human economy worth or foreign investor, foreign dollar more important than the life of a Nigerian? Answer the question. When a country, for the first time, they kill Nigerians, they got away with it. Second time, they riot, they kill Nigerians, they got away with it. Third time, they kill Nigerians, they got away with it. Under Buhari, there was an agreement. They broke it, they are killing Nigeria. Nobody is in prison for murder, extrajudicial murder. You are talking about law. Is there no law protecting the life of foreigners who live in your country? Even if they were there illegally, there are legal ways to repatriate them, to deport them. Excuse me, what is money to the dead? If you are a slave of wealth, if you are a slave of foreign investor, even if that investor is blood-soaked and he feeds on Nigeria blood, and you are happy with that because you want the dollar by all means, Rufai, you and I, we do not belong to the same school, and we do not share the same value system. Money is not everything for me. Whatever you want to, if you want to trivialize it and compare like with or like, compare banana with oranges, it's your choice. But I am clear, Nigerians know where I stand. And I'm happy that Nigerians in South Africa, they are happy that somebody spoke for them. And even the South African president, after I spoke, and I accused him of doing nothing, and that he will go on his knees to beg, when we hit him, he has made a broadcast condemning the attack, which he didn't do before I said it. So, Rufai, I have no regret whatsoever.
All right, Senator, thank
you. But anybody who actually looks at the logo that was being submitted to INEC, which is the fingers victory like this, and of course the broom of the APC are completely different. And therefore, as the law and the Constitution provided, the ladies and gentlemen went to the court, High Court in Lokoja, end of last year. And the verdict from the court, as expected, was that the INEC should register the party because there was no similarity to the extent that the INEC would reject the application. End of December to date is 6 months. INEC did not appeal. In the contrary, they decided to register the party, meaning they did the right thing. And INEC has been attending all the programs at all levels, ranging from the congresses to the national convention, and even the special convention that we held recently were all witnessed by INEC. To our disappointment, we only heard that a group that applied for registration also with INEC, which was rejected, went to the same court, to the same judge, and requested that our party should be deregistered. And it was a very huge shocker to us as members and even other well-meaning political parties, brothers and sisters within and outside the country. It was a very big shock that the same judge in the same court decided to reverse himself because of some people who are not representing any registered party and who are not representing any registered or known organization in this country. Just from the blues, the same judge decided to reverse himself. As law-abiding people in this country, what we decided, of course, is to go to court as soon as possible, I believe this coming Monday, to make sure that the stakeholders are being asked to stay any action and, of course, appeal so that the registration would be restored. So this is the opportunity to appeal to our supporters across the country and beyond, especially the young men and women who are in the NDC, our supporters in Kwankwaso and Obedience across the country, to wait, because we believe that reason will prevail.
Well, thank you so much for sharing a very detailed